What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I wanted to talk to you guys about AMC a little bit, give you guys an understanding of where we are. It's pretty much more of the same. I don't like to sit here and just give out the same information really over and over again because we know where we are. We know where we stand as retail traders. We really control the situation. We control the narrative. We understand that we're holding, and as long as we continue to hold, they can't do anything about it. I mean, they're going to sit here and try and push us out of our positions, but they cannot do it. So they're going to have to be forced to cover their shorts, and when they cover their shorts, it's going to increase the price, which we end up buying at that time, and we don't even have to buy. It should be skyrocketing. If all of these people are holding, the price should go up because of the demand in the stock, right? But they keep bringing this price down with all of these shorts, naked shorts, as much as they can possibly do when it comes to manipulation, that it's crazy. So before we get started into this, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of my merch in my store. Profit Hands merch. I have t-shirts and I have hoodies. So far, this is the first line of merch. If it goes well, then we'll make sure to do another line with something, still clean, but with some more artwork. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, let's talk about this, because AMC is, obviously it's not on the back burner, but you see a lot of crypto that's moving and it's starting to, jump in front of it. And we don't want that to really jump in front of it. We want it to be kind of side by side, because Dogecoin is really running, but we need AMC to make their move. We can't get distracted from what's going on. And I'm not saying that crypto is a distraction. I'm saying that AMC needs to be, kind of on the front burner, not on the back burner. It needs to be on that front burner and ready to blow at any time. You know what I mean? So we can see all of the movement. That's what we're gonna look at today, and hopefully we can get a better understanding of what's going on. It's pretty much more of the same, but yeah. So let's look at the price movement today. You're not gonna see my face at all because I don't have this all set up, but we can just go right into this detail here. You can see this is what AMC looks like today. You can see that we did have an increase over the after hours market. If we go into here, you can see that we had that increase over the after hours market into the pre-market, to where it did decrease at the end of the pre-market, fell in the beginning of the day. This is typical to see it drop in the beginning of the day. I was looking for that V-shaped recovery, which we did see it start to recover really fast, and then all of a sudden it started to fall off even more. Fell off, gathered a little bit, and then fell off again. This is clear manipulation down here. There's no reason that any retail traders would end up selling. Even institutional investors know that this has a lot of value behind it, and they're continuing to hold. So a lot of it is short volume. A lot of it is, maybe creating some sort of fear in retail traders, but not all of them. You have the vast majority of retail traders holding on to their position. But then you have some people that are continuing to sell as well, while you have people looking to buy. But as you see this go down, most likely you're not going to see people buy in those positions until they get to the absolute low. They're looking for it to go under $9. If it goes under $9, people will buy. So they're not looking to see it go under certain price points for them to trigger, limit orders. And that's not, what they want. They want it to level out at areas to where people feel uncomfortable and then end up selling some more. So that's exactly what happened. It sold some more, got down to $9.13, even got down to $9.09, kind of similar to what it was, yesterday, the day before. But you could see that it did increase over the end of the day, kind of stayed flat and finished at 9.17, which still makes people uncomfortable. Now, as you get into the after hours market, you could see that it's still dropping down to that 9.10 mark and then increasing again. Now, it obviously in the after hours market and pre-market, that this is purely controlled by the hedge funds, by institutions, anybody that really has big bucks that can do whatever they want within the after hours market. It's controlled by them. So any movement that we see, that's positive movement, negative movement, it's definitely controlled by a lot of their actions, because ours is dependent on if we can get a lot of shares bought or sold, which for the most part we can't. We end up putting in those limit orders and only 100 get sold or 100 get bought. We put in 1,000 limit order and nothing happens. So they control what they want. They control the narrative. They control how it moves. They control what they want to cover, what they want to end up shorting more. Like, they can do whatever they want in this time period. So that's why you see a lot of the fluctuation in that time period. That's why you're going to probably see the squeeze happen within that time period. But we look at the volume. The volume was pretty low compared to yesterday, because yesterday I think was like 30 million, and we're sitting at half that at 15 million. So the volume was really, really low. We weren't seeing a lot of buy volume. Average volume is around 90 million. That's starting to get closer to, kind of where we are. Before we were seeing volume of like 400 million and, whatever. We were seeing a lot of volume, but now we're seeing that volume of 90 million there. Also, let's see where the high, low, and open was. It opened at $9.41, hit a high of $9.37, and had a low of $9.08. If we wanted to get into some of the numbers here, we can see that we had 5.9 million short volume, 250,000 short shares available, 11% short borrow fee rate. As we look into here, we could see that the short volume ratio, we can see that fluctuates throughout the days, mainly hovering over that 15% mark. Typically, short volume, you're going to have short volume with a lot of different positions, but typically you're going to see that the short volume will end up being somewhere lower than that 10% mark. So anything really above that, we're going to see it as an opportunity, I guess. If we wanted to look into some of the company's details, I know this is not the most up-to-date information here, but if we wanted to look into some of the company's details here, we can see as of, I think it's April 15th, short volume was 93.8 million. Previous was 73.8 million. We have trading volume today. You can see the trading volume was 15 million, which is something we really need to highlight. We need that volume to be up in order to really increase that price. We need that to really make their moves. And you need the volume based on the cover. You need the volume based on the fact that we're buying a lot, and we're not buying as much because a lot of people are holding. We only have a certain amount of shares that are left, and people only have a certain amount of money left. So we're just holding the position, waiting for this to end up moving, and it's taking its time, but eventually we're going to see that really pop off. I just don't know when. You can't really predict it. Now, if we go back into some of this detail here, we can see that as we look at the short volume, so the total short volume, you can see that is increasing steadily. From December of 38 million, we could see that continue to increase all the way up to 93 million short volume, and it's probably over 100 million at the time of recording this. I don't know exactly what it is, but you could see that we definitely have an increase in the short volume, knowing that they're shorting the heck out of this thing, knowing that we're not giving up, and they're not giving up. Eventually they're going to have to give up, because I know for a fact that retail traders are not giving up. We're not going to sit here and accept, just, gaining pennies. There are a lot of people that are like, what, I'll lose everything. I don't care. As long as you continue to be as stubborn as you are, we're going to be as stubborn as we are. That's what we need to do. We need to continue to hold and continue to do this, because there's a lot of possibilities here. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of positivity. So that's pretty much what I had for you guys today. I wanted to just talk about this. It's more of the same, really. It's nothing new. We know that we're in the best situation possible as retail traders, and we know that we need to continue to, fight them. And, as long as we hold, we'll be strong. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description. If you guys want your Profit Hands merch, definitely go to my store and check that out. There's a number of shirts and a number of hoodies, high quality. So that's it, guys. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.